Hey guys, it's Jackie from Jackie's Last Cinnable Call. How's everyone doing today? Well, today I am continuing my series of videos on sharing quotes from my book of quotes. Well, actually, it doesn't just have quotes in here, but anyway, and like I said, these are quotes that are not necessarily from books, but they're quotes from movies, and a few of them are from quotes from movies that were originally in books first. So again, some of them might actually be the exact quotes from the movie, or they might just be variations, or scratch that, exact quotes from the book, or they might be variations from the book translated into the movie, into the line in the movie or in the TV show. And so here it goes. Okay, so the next quote is from Nelson. The person who said it was Nelson Mandela, and is from my course teacher, Miss Legary. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. You around you. We are all meant to shine, and when we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give the people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Okay. This is from The Adventures of Pinocchio, the 90s movie starring Jonathan Taylor Thomas as Pinocchio, and I can't remember who played Geppetto, but he's an actor I've seen a few times. Miracles don't grow on trees. Miracles are made from the heart. This is the Jiminy Cricket character, but he's called Pepe in the movie. And this is another quote from Pepe. Your papa wouldn't want you to act like a jackass, and if you act like one, you become one. Another one submitted from my sister, from Gone with the Wind. Another one of the few that was actually a book first. And I don't know, I think part of this quote was one that was it was added. There was a line, I don't know which one it was, which word, but there was, maybe frankly was added or something. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. That's what Clark Gable says as Rhett Butler. This is another one submitted by my sister, one of our favorite movies, Tom Hanks movie. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. That is my attempt at his southern accent. That's Forrest Gump. Okay, so this one just gives me shivers every time I watch this movie. It is one of my favorite historical fiction movies. And it's Titanic. 1,500 people went into the sea when Titanic sank from under us. 6 were saved from the water, myself included. 6 out of 1,500. Afterwards, the 700 people in the boats had nothing to do but wait. Wait to die, wait to live, wait for absolution, which would never come. That's what old Rose says when she's telling the story. Like I said, that quote just gives me shivers. This next one is from Alice in Wonderland. Another book one, and a movie one. Sometimes things that look safe are nasty, and things that look nasty are safe. That's a moral. That's what the Cheshire Cat says. There's another one from Titanic. This is when Rose goes to rescue Jack, who has been framed for stealing the heart of the necklace that Cal gave Rose. And Cal tries to stop her from going after him and breaking him out of the jail before the boat sinks. I'd rather be his whore than your wife. And then she spits. But actually, if you listen to the commentary, Kate Winslet said that James Cameron was originally had her scratch him with her comb, but since her hair was going to be down, Kate Winslet suggested she spit at him instead because it's something that Jack taught her. This is from King Kong, not the original. Again, not the original. I've never seen the original black and white film, but this is from the new one, the reboot one. There's still some mystery left in this world. That's worth the price of admission ticket. That's what Carl Denham says. Here is from another one that originally was a book, and this is Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. This is what Pippin says when Pippin and Merry have been they get separated from they had gotten kidnapped by orcs, and they finally escape, but they end up in the forest, the Fangorn forest, and they run into Treebeard, who is essentially who's an Ent, but he's basically a talking tree. And they're trying to get back to their home. And Pippin suggests they go a different way, to the way of where Saruman is. The closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm. It'll be the last thing Saruman will expect. This is another one from The Two Towers. This is what Gandalf says, because Gandalf goes to recruit help because, Sauron's orc army is coming to attack. And this is what Gandalf says before he leaves. Look soon, my coming on the 5th day. At dawn, look to the east. Okay, this next one is from the second Zorro movie. This is what, Legend of Zorro, this is what is her name? Elena says, because her old high school friend has come and she's pretending to let him court her, but really she's going undercover. And, this is what he finally finds out, that she's been undercover and she's been lying to him. This is what she says to him. What makes you think I'd be swept off my feet by a sadistic coward like you? The way I stomached the sight of you was to imagine you were Alejandro. It's really hard to write these books. I had sloppy handwriting. And this is his response to her. You will become nothing more than a common woman devoted to a common man. This is what that's what Armand says. His name is Armand. And her response is, I take that as a compliment. So I am so bad at accents. I can't do accents. He's French. I think she's Spanish. I don't know if she's Spanish or would she be considered Mexican. I think she's Spanish. It's a 10th Kingdom quote. And this is what, at the end of the movie, this is what Virginia is saying in the voiceover. And if you live every day with all your heart. That's an unfinished quote, actually. But I like how she said it. Okay, this is another personal quote that I made up. Falling's easy. It's the getting back up and taking the plunge before you fall that's hard. This next one is from one of my all-time favorite drama movies, drama comedy movies, starring Robin Williams. There are all sorts of different kinds of families. Some live with one daddy, some live in separate homes, some with their uncle or their aunt or their aunt. And they might not see each other for days or weeks, but if there's love, dear, those are the ties that bind. And you'll have a family in your heart forever. I love that line. I think that's such a beautiful way to end the movie. And if you've seen the movie, you'll know why I say that. Okay, so the next one is from The Wedding Date. This is a movie starring Deborah Messing and Dylan McDermott. and he is the guy that she hires to come to her sister's wedding because her sister is marrying her ex-boyfriend. So she doesn't want to look stupid and doesn't in front, so she hires this guy to pretend to be her boyfriend. And this is what he says to when he's talking to. Oh wait, no. Actually, the sister's not marrying her ex. The sister is marrying another guy, but the other guy happens to be friends with her sister's ex. So he's at the wedding, and she doesn't want to look stupid and not have a date. And then the guy finds out. The fiance finds out that the sister I think the sister did sleep with our protagonist's sister, our protagonist's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, and he's all mad, and her fiance is all pissed off and everything because he realized, he realized, of course, that she slept with, because this guy was also his friend. And our main girl's hired date tracks him down, and this is what he says to him when he's all, upset and stuff about this. And he says, if you know her shit, and she knows yours, and you'd rather give up than try, then nothing's ever going to be worth it. Okay, I'm not going to even read that one because it's just going to take too long, but, well, actually, oh no, wait, it's not the whole line. But, okay, so this is from Sound of Music. And not only do we have the main story of, the captain hiring Maria to be a governess to his children, and then the two of them fall into love, but we also have the whole, it's during the golden years of the 1930s before the Nazis take over Poland and Austria, and one of Hitler's people is, he's an official, he gets invited to this party that the captain throws for his girlfriend before he and Maria get together. And they're talking to each other, and the kids have done this really sweet, great singing performance, and the people are praising them, and it's like, nothing's better than, music to Austrians and everything. That's so beautiful. And then the guy, the Hosella, is all like, you think Austrians are the only ones that can do beautiful music and are the only ones that have something to offer? And the captain's response is, if the Nazis take over Austria, I have no doubt, Hosella, that you be the entire trumpet section. You flatter me, Captain. Oh, how clumsy of me. I meant to accuse you. I love that. Especially now that I'm older, and now that I know a little bit more about history and care a little bit more about it than the very first time I watched that movie. So that scene is even funnier to me. Okay, this is from Jumanji, another Robin Williams film, one of my favorites. I always like the little, when they take it, it's a movie about a game that basically comes to life and comes into our world when you play it. And, I love all the rhymes when they toss the dice and it's their turn, and this little rhyme will show up, and that's what tells them when something's gonna come, when something from the jungle is gonna come. His fangs are sharp. He likes your taste. Your party better run. Post haste. And then the next one is Hunter from the Wild. Makes you feel just like a child. This will not be an easy mission. Monkeys slow the expedition. They grow much faster than bamboo. Take care or they'll come after you. In the jungle you must wait till a player reaches 5 or 8. And then this next one is not one of those, but it's a funny line because Robin Williams' character, when he was a boy, he got sucked into the game, so he got trapped in the jungle, and which refers to, in the jungle you must wait until a player reaches 5 or 8. In the modern times, you have these two siblings. One of them is played by, what is her name? I can't remember. I she's the one who played Mary Jane in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. I can't remember her name at the moment. She and her brother released Rob Williams' character, and he's been in the jungle for so many years, so he's got a beard and everything, and he goes into the bathroom to, clean himself up, and he comes out, and you can see, like, cuts and a little bit of shaving cream still on his face, and the girl's like, "What happened to you? You shaved with a piece of glass?" And then his response, because what happened to you? The Clampets have a yard sale? Because she's wearing overalls and a plaid shirt. This is from when we did Miracle Worker, which is a play about Helen Keller. And this is one of our, again, another blooper, I guess it would be. Or, I don't know, maybe it's the actual line. I don't know if it's done wrong or not. But, why James? Oh, yeah, it is. Why James? She's your brother. So, it was a mess up. The person said, and then another one is, and his response as the character is, well, actually, she's my sister. Okay, and this is the actual line from the play. Well, when a character is flirting with Helen Keller's governess, I guess it's Helen Keller's brother is saying this to the governess, and I guess he's a bit of a flirt. Well, you look like half a governess. This is another Sound of Music. Okay, I'm not gonna read all that because that's gonna take me too long. But this is basically the gazebo scene. It's one of the second gazebo scene, not the one with the daughter, but the one with Captain and Maria when they profess their love for each other. Because I love those kinds of scenes. I don't like romance, but I do like the romance in my favorite genres. And I always practice the romantic scenes in my head. Okay, yeah. So, and I love that. I love that scene. Okay, so this is a quote from my friend Anastasia, and I'm sort of friends with her. Like, I friend with her on Facebook, but I rarely talk to her, especially since I moved. So it's kind of hard to keep up with friends I moved when I moved. In the end, we'll all be fine. And if it's not fine, well then it's not the end. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. Dancing in the Rain kind of feels like heaven. And it's funny because this was a girl that when I was friends with her, we had planned on writing a story together. Like collaborating a story, but we never did. I mean, we met a couple of times to talk about it, but we never actually went through with it, and now it moved, so. Oh, never mind, this is the rest of the scene. Oh, I can cross. Okay, so, what time is it? Well, I still got a lot of time. There's another one from, no, dang it. Okay. Sorry. Oh my god, stop doing that. Stuff keeps popping up. Okay, this is another quote from Jumanji. And I spelled Jumanji wrong. It's not a G, it's supposed to be a J. Don't be fooled, it isn't thunder. Staying put would be a blunder. Beware the ground upon which you stand. The floor is quicker than the sand. This is from Clerks, one of those comedy movies, so obviously it was one that someone else submitted. Because I never really watched them, I don't care about that movie. Never go ass to mouth. That's actually probably good advice. Our deepest fear isn't that we are inadequate. But but that we are powerful beyond measure. Aquila and the Bee. I don't know who submitted that one. Okay, okay, this is Practical Magic. This is actually probably the part of that first quote from Practical Magic. She feared she would never again fall in love, and as her bitterness grew, the spell turned into a curse. A curse on any man who dare love an Owens woman. Okay, this one I don't get the rest of the quote, but this was from one of my favorite romantic dramedies, from The American President, starring Michael Douglas and Annette Bening. They don't drink the sand because they're thirsty. They drink it because, and I guess I didn't get the rest of the quote. This is from Batman, the original Batman movie, the one that Tim Burton directed. This is what the Joker says. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? I don't know, I love that one. This is from the movie Cursed. This is the starring Christina Ricci, Joshua Jackson, and I can't remember the guy's name, but I think he's the same guy who played, this is one of the first movies that he did. He's the same guy who did, Catch Me If You Can, Now You See Me, and, the movie Social Network. He was, what is his name? Or the guy who created Facebook. He was that guy. This was one of his first movies that he ever did. It's about a sister and brother that are like adults, and they get turned into werewolves. And it turns out that it's the girls playing Christina Ricci's character's boyfriend, played by Joshua Jackson, is the werewolf. And this is what the girl, her friend, who also likes the guy. She's all jealous and stuff, and she's chasing her down. She's also a werewolf. He turned her into a werewolf on accident. And he's trying to stop her from killing Christina Ricci's character. And she says, Jake, honey, I'm not gonna kill her. I'm just gonna rip her to shreds and choke her and let her choke on her own blood. They may all eat her. I thought that was just so funny. I love when characters that are doing these really horrible things and then they just say it so nonchalantly, or, they're like, oh, I'm not gonna kill this person, I'm just gonna, let them suffer. This is one that I've heard multiple times before that I submitted myself. A coward dies 1,000 deaths, a hero only once. I don't know, who says that. I've heard that quote before. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women are mere players. That's Shakespeare. This is I think Franklin Delano Roosevelt says this. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. This next one is the reboot Freaky Friday, starring Lindsay Lohan. And this is when they're reading the fortune cookie that causes them to switch bodies, the mother and daughter. A journey soon begins, prize reflected in another's eyes. When what you see is what you lack, then selfless love will change you back. Okay, this is the first Zorro movie, The Mask of Zorro. This is what Don De La Vega says to Alejandro when he's training him. There's a saying, a very old saying. When the people's ready, the master will appear. Okay. Alright. Okay, okay, let me do all these and then I'll stop. This is from The Mummy. This is what the Magi says to when they're like, when Rick is all like, from the Mummy, he's like, I got him, I shot him. And then the Magi is warning him. I don't remember his name. I still don't know his name. This is what he says. This creature is the bringer of death. He will never eat. He will never sleep. And I said, no, I didn't get the rest of the quote. Okay, this is a quote from one of my favorite movies, Stepmom, starring Julia Roberts, and I can't remember the actress's name, but it's the the parents get a divorce, and Julia Roberts is the younger new girlfriend, and the two of them are getting married, so the kids are kind of caught in the middle. And the mom, their actual mom, is all like, lecturing and giving a hard time, and is always getting on her case about being the perfect mom. And she says, I never wanted to be a mom, but believe it or not, I am trying. Okay, this is another one from The Mask of Zorro. This is what Don De La Vega says in the beginning when he's threatening the guy who stole Elena to be his daughter. I can't remember his name. What he said. This is what he's saying to him when he's gonna kill these 3 people. 3 men, 3 guards. A small memento of Mexico. Raphael! That's his name. A small memento of Mexico, Raphael, to remind you not to return. And the next one is also from 10th Kingdom. Oh, I already read that one! I can't say that one, so I read it twice. Okay, so this is from, this last one I'm going to read to you guys is from Wicked, which is a musical based on the life of the Wicked Witch of the West, aka Elphaba. And it originally started as a book, and they made her spell book, The Grimoire, into an actual book, a tangible book that I have it. I actually have it. I bought it from when I saw the musical, the first time, I believe, because I saw it twice. So, I saw it twice, Christina. So, I don't even know if Christina watches my old best friend, Christina Trocero. I don't even know if she watches this YouTube, but, this was a quote from the Grimoire. This is, the wizard has no power. He has to exploit the fear and ignorance of others. That is a theme in history that repeats itself over and over. I think the producer of Wicked said that in the Grimoire. Okay, so I will stop there for now, but I have a lot more quotes here if you guys are interested. So I will film another video of these quotes later. But I'm going to stop here, just since at 11:30 I'm going to be going next door to Dawson. So if you guys like this video, if you guys are liking this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Alright, thank you. Love you guys.